This program is brought to you by Emory University.
Emory's program offers the reputation of a highly reputable university, and professionals appreciate that. That's the number one thing. The second thing is the cost is reasonable. It helped me to narrow down what field I would like to be in. Also, the paralegals that came in and spoke to us as students, their viewpoint on a large firm versus a small firm.
To start with, I had great confidence in the instructors because I knew that they were practicing attorneys. It was thorough. It was easily related to written materials that we had so that you could reinforce that. If you hadn't quite gotten something in class, you nonetheless could go back and check it later on. They were very approachable as far as in class and after class.
What I enjoyed was hearing the stories of them being in court, or some of the stories they had about clients, or even paralegals that they had, and what worked for them, what they're looking for.
This is not about abstract principles in dusty books. This is about real people with real problems. Legal analysis is how we teach you to help people face these problems and overcome them. And I think there's no better way to teach that than to bring real-life examples to the classroom.
I'm glad that I chose Emory. After coming to the information session with Emory and then meeting some of the instructors and then also meeting the advisor, I was able to see that this is really the program that will be best for me because of the caliber that they require. They require all of their students to have a degree. That's pretty important. And then Emory's reputation, it really does hold a lot of weight when you get out there. A lot of the people that you talk to, once you say, that I went through the program with Emory, and they ask you about the coursework, it means a lot to them. Seeing how everything can come together as far as the bankruptcy, dealing with the courts and liens, and then with collections, it all combines, and I'm just kind of always interested to see what's next, basically.
Well, the Emory name in and of itself has a lot of credibility, probably more so than any of the other programs. Then secondly, you have quality instructors. Most of us practice law, so we're teaching practical aspects in addition to the textbooks. And then the books themselves are very complimentary as well. I enjoyed this teaching aspect because I get to share gems of wisdom based upon my over 25 years of experience. And I get to share with my students actual cases and courtroom experiences, my mistakes, my victories, both, to help them along.
This program allows you to do, an accelerated time. That's good for a career change, because a lot of people who are doing career change, you don't want to take a year, 2 years to do it. You want to take a certain amount of time, get your education, and then, jump right into it.
Since I am already in the profession, I wanted something that I could actually use. So I looked at several different programs, and what distinguished Emory's was that it does require the students to have an undergraduate degree. That gave me the impression that it was a more intense program, which would ultimately be more useful in my job.
The career development has been very beneficial. First of all, right at the beginning, before we even start classes, the resume review. Getting the resume together so it was ready to go. I know when I had the opportunity for the job that I have now, I was asked, hey, do you have a resume? Oh, I just so happens that I had one because we just had spent time getting it together a couple months before. The teachers are very accessible outside of class. So when you're working on an assignment on Saturday and you have a question, you can shoot them an email, and I found that most of them got back to me, if not the same day, the next day, even on the weekends in most cases. So that was really helpful in order to get the assignments done and be kind of confident in what I'm doing. This program assumes that you have a base level of knowledge, so you don't have to repeat a lot of English 101 and math. 101. They know that you know that, so this gets straight to the point. It teaches you what you need to get by and succeed in the field of paralegal. So.
I chose Emory University because of Emory's name. Emory reaches far beyond the Atlanta area, far beyond Georgia. Emory is known throughout the world. And in choosing the program, I wanted a program where when I graduate and I put the name of the institution on my resume, it stands out above everybody else's, and it opens opportunities and it opens doors that maybe some other institution wouldn't have that kind of power. It's not like a television program. Not at all. It's far different. It's far more engaging. You're going to learn a lot of different areas and aspects of the law that you won't see from reading a novel or from watching a television movie. I've been able to keep in contact with several of the graduates in our class. I've also had the opportunity to come here and speak on several occasions to prospective students to give them a real-world perspective of what it's like to work in either a law firm or in a corporate legal department.
What we try to do in the program is teach both practical skills and the underlying concepts. So I think if a student can master the basic concepts and basic skills and is willing to work hard and constantly learn, then they'll succeed in the program. And the same holds true for the profession generally. I've taught in the program since its inception in 2005. I was the first instructor hired by Emory. And I find each class exciting, each new group of students, each class. For me, it's fulfilling because the questions the students ask, and they really want to learn. So I find it exciting. I look forward to every class, and I think it's a great program.
One of the attorneys who teaches would always say, don't think Law and Order when you come in here. That's not what court is. That's a television show. And then as she taught us more about it, we realized that there are a lot of intricate steps that you don't see on TV that happen, you know, in the field of law. So it was great that they were able to engage you with real life situations. Some of the instructors know some pretty famous people, and so they'd give you real world aspects of things that had happened, you know, and it was very, very interesting. They kept it interesting. The instructors are very thorough. The program is very thorough. You do have to work, but what you put in is what you will receive. And it's very much worth it for those two aspects, the price and the thorough completeness of the program. So my decision to join the program was the best one that I've made in my adult life. I mean, it's been very, very rewarding. I've been successful. I appreciate it, and that's why I always come back and I'm willing to, you know, discuss the program with Emory, because what you have going here is fantastic. It's really great.
For more information, please visit ece.emory.edu. We look forward to seeing you in class. The preceding program is copyrighted by Emory University.